All right, I'm so excited. We have Mac Davis here all the way from Africa, from Cameroon.
Yes,
So
I am glad
Mac,
to be with you.
I am excited to be with you. We met through the internet years ago, remember?
Yes, we met years ago and we spoke about a year ago.
Yes. And tell me what you've been doing now in Cameroon.
Well, I will give you a little summary of what I have done in the past few months.
Okay.
First of all, I want to thank you, Lynn Sanders, for the encouragement you have been giving me through the years. And I just want to say I am working as an individual. My charity is not registered yet. And I am under no obligation to help people. I am just doing it from my heart. A couple of months ago, I left for Uganda because I heard about the suffering youths in Uganda and how they were into drugs and crime and prostitution because of poverty. As an individual, I tried my best to raise some funds to help them. Now, people I asked for help are people who know me, so they had no doubt. They did not fear whether I am a scammer or not. If you look at the amount of money I spent going to Uganda and coming back, I wouldn't go all that way with all that amount of money just to scam people. I actually helped some young boys and young girls from the help that was given to me by friends. I would have stayed longer in Uganda, but because of the COVID-19 lockdown, I had to come back to the Cameroon. But my base is actually Nigeria.
Oh my
Right
God.
now in Cameroon, I want to stretch out a helping hand to some indigent children who will be starting school soon. Each time I go to this village, young children come around begging for money to buy books, to buy uniform in order to go back to school. I am under no obligation to help them if I don't have. But all I do is I speak to friends and I say, if God has blessed us with little, we can help these children. But no one is being forced. No one is being forced to help. So at a point in time, I only help as much as I can help. If it is one child, if it is two children, if it is three, I do just that. In the past, I have had help from a friend of mine in Australia who has known me for more than 10 years. Her name is Arcadia Love. She has a charity, Women for Change. She also had a charity known as the Make a Difference Project. So she has helped me a lot to help others. I also have some few friends in the US who have also helped me because they trust I'm going to use their money for the purpose for which it is meant. All right, so right now I do not have a website and I do not have a PayPal. I don't want to be in a hurry. I think I should take my time, spend some time in Cameroon, and when I go to my base in Nigeria, where I know much more people, I could now get somebody to build a website for me and connect it with PayPal. And then from that point, we can see how we can get help from others. That's the most I can say, Lynn.
Well, let me ask you, Mac. Okay, so first of all, what is the money going towards? Let's be really specific. When people give you money, even if it's $10 or $5 or $20, what are you doing with the money so people would know?
Two purposes. One, while now in Cameroon, I want to buy books and uniforms for indigent children in a village known as Njinte. And I also want to, if I have some more, if I can raise some more, to help one or two youths I met in Uganda who have no capital to start small businesses. And so, they get into robbery and prostitution. So those are the two things I want to do, no matter how small.
So how could people find you? Let's say people want to help support your effort to help youth with more. You're saying you need, I want to paraphrase back so I hear you clearly. You want to help children get more books, they're indigent, uniforms, and you want to help two youths in Uganda with a business. Is that what you're saying? With their
Yes.
business? So they can really reinvent their lives and get out of the cycle of drugs and whatever, homelessness. So how can people help you? You know, PayPal, I believe you can set up a free PayPal account. What would be helpful, I think, is we can post photos, as you've sent me photos of what you're doing. You're going to Cameroon and you went to Uganda. And right now they're listening to a nonprofit. You said you're just doing this out of your love from your heart to help children. How many children are in this situation that you've seen where they're so poor they have no books? Maybe they don't have enough food. I don't even know about that.
Yes, there are more than 40, but like I said, I cannot help everybody.
Right.
I can only help the ones who come close to me and ask.
How did you even find these children? If you're from Nigeria, how did you happen to hear about them?
That's actually a village I visit. It's my village.
Oh, in Uganda? Or
No, in Cameroon.
Cameroon, that's your village in Cameroon.
Yes.
So about 40 children were going around you asking for help. Is that it?
No,
No.
but there are about 40 children I can help, but not all of them have come close to me.
Ah, okay.
Yes.
Well,
It's just that
yeah.
if somebody comes to you with a situation, there are others with that same situation. And even when they don't come to you, it can be a surprise if you stretch out a helping hand to them. It can be a wonderful surprise.
Yeah. Now you mentioned this woman started a Make a Difference project, which is also a nonprofit. And I'm wondering if people could contact her and have money sent to her that she could pass on to you. What do you think?
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
I think the point is that most people are being asked to make donations for nonprofits or for others, but unless they can be verified that this is going to a nonprofit, they would be skeptical just to send money out to a stranger. I know I would. So if you could put in the chat, if you know the website, or you can tell me later, the website for the Make a Difference project, that would be very helpful.
Okay.
Do you know that offhand? Do you know what that is?
You mean my friend in Australia?
Yes.
Yeah, I will check that out and might send a link to you of any of our websites through email.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now, how did you connect with her, and how did you get involved in this, Mac? You know, I know you're doing this out of love. Tell me about your background a little bit.
Okay, with my connection with the Australian woman.
Yes, and your background in giving to others and making a difference.
Okay, well, I grew up in the slums, seeing a lot of suffering, and I had to work hard with the help of others to make it in life. Now I am working, I earn a living. I still remember that there are people who grew up the way I grew up. They are having it difficult to survive. Their parents are low-income people. Some are orphaned children. And I know they are going through the same difficult times I went through. And if I am in a position to help with the small money I have, and I can also ask friends to help out, I do that. I began some years ago, 2008, I brought together a few friends, and I said from our salaries, we can put together some money and help suffering children. I also said from our wardrobe, we can bring out some clothes we don't really need, but they are still good. And we help people who have been abandoned because of old age or disability. And so that is how the idea of making a difference started. Then one day I went online and I saw something about the Make a Difference project in Australia. So I wrote to the woman and I said, wow, beautiful coincidence. You have a project with the same name with our small group. And that's how we started. I never asked for money. As a matter of fact, I think I was the first person to send her a gift on her birthday. So when it was my birthday, she asked what I would want her to do. And I said, there are many orphan children here who cannot get computer education because it is expensive. But if you will buy a computer for me, I will teach free computer lessons to orphans. And so she did. And together with my friends, we gave free computer lessons to some orphan children. It has always been my desire to help when I can help. I don't have much. I earn an ordinary salary. I don't have much. But whenever I can stretch out a helping hand and put a smile on somebody's face, I do that. That is why a friend of mine in Australia, her name is Tamara Walker. She runs a charity also. Her name of charity is Future Hope. She first mentioned Uganda to me, about suffering youths in Uganda. And if I could speak to them about changing their ways from drugs and prostitution and get involved in any small business to organize their lives, I took it as a challenge. So I went, and together with a partner there, I did my best to speak to youths. I have the pictures, I have the videos, I'll send them to you. So I am not doing this to make money. I am doing this to help humanity. And if I can put a smile on somebody's face, it's a wonderful thing for me, Lynn.
Oh, that's so beautiful. You're so inspiring, Mac. You are so inspiring. You know, I think we met when I was doing crowdfunding for my children's book, Dancing with Tex. I think that's how we met. And I saw your name and you saw my name and you made a contribution to my book and I made a contribution to your cause. And the reason we connected is because of the words make a difference, you know, or difference.
Yes.
And people need to know that every word that they put out into the world carries an energy that can connect us together across the countries. And it's so amazing that we've been able to stay in touch over the years, you in Africa and me in the United States. But Mac Davis is a name people are going to remember because I am happy to do what I can to spread out your mission, to share it with other people, even in this moment right now, where we're doing this very impromptu. I decided to record this just to capture what you're saying. And I didn't make any fancy graphics here, or there's no specific spot where people can go to donate yet, but you will get that information and we can send it. And I want to let everyone know there are a lot of people around the world who know this blue ribbon, and I want everyone to know I honored Mac before the recording. And if with your permission, I would like to honor you a second time, Mac. Is that okay?
Yes, it's fine. It's cool.
No, this is a very powerful, magical blue ribbon that's saving people's lives. And I am blessed to be a blue ribbon ambassador this year to honor people who are making a difference. So it's very easy to do, and anyone can go to blueribbons.org to do this and get 10 free blue ribbons. The first thing you do is you find someone like Mac who is worthy of being honored, and lots of people need to be honored. And you say, I have a blue ribbon for you. It says, who I am makes a difference. And I want to honor you. And then you tell why you honor them. You could do this with the children you meet, anyone you meet. I want to honor you and you speak from your heart because Mac Davis is doing a huge service to them. He's rescuing children from poverty, from drugs, from prostitution, from all kinds of terrible things, and recognizing that there's hope at the end of the tunnel. And he's helping them get books, uniforms, food. And so will you accept my gift because I admire you very much, Mac, and you're inspiring me. Will you accept the gift? And then may I place—
Thank you, I accept.
Yes, thank you. I'm going to place this above your heart with the ribbon going.
Yeah.
Make all your dreams come true. I will take the spark from my heart and I'm going to ignite the dreams coming true by tapping on the cheerleaders at the end of the ribbon. And it starts with this sound of bing. And that's the sound to make dreams come true. Bing. I know. It's just one little simple sound, but helping people all over the world. And what's your dream, Mac? let's make it come true. What is your dream? How much would you like to raise? Tell me.
I didn't quite hear that last
What
sentence.
is your
The line was a
dream?
bit breaking.
Yes. What is your dream? What is your
What is dream?
What is it? Can you hear me now?
My dream? I am trying to. What's my dream in life?
Yes, what is your dream?
Well, my dream is to see a world where children grow up in happy homes and their parents are able to take care of them because their parents are being paid well according to the work they do. My dream is to see an Africa where our leaders will not be selfish and greedy and collect all the money and save it overseas for their own personal use, but they will make sure their citizens are happy, they are well paid, the children are given scholarships to go to school, the prices of foodstuff are not so high. My dream is to see young people go to school, come out, and the government gives them opportunities to maybe start businesses or job opportunities. My dream is to see rich people out of their much. They look around them and they say, if I cannot feed 1,000 people, let me empower one person, two persons, three persons. My dream is to see a world where there are no guns, where there are no bombs, where everyone is happy and we live in joy and harmony. That's my dream, Lynn.
Oh, what a beautiful dream. I love it. I love your dream. Let's make it come true. So I want to thank you, Mac Davis, for sharing your dream and your love and your compassion and your goodness. And we're going to share your message. I will share this on social media, and I'm going to invite other people who listen to this message to share Mac's dream, and you'll send me the link to the Make a Difference project so we can help support your dream. That's what I'd like to do for you. Okay, Mac?
Thank you so very much, Lynn Sanders. You have always been an inspiration. I appreciate you so very much. I will speak to my friends in Australia and we see how we can get a link to share so that there can be support for the young people. Thank you so much.
Thank you. My pleasure. And I want everyone to know that you make a difference. And I want to thank you because we all make a difference and we get to decide what kind of difference we want to make. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Lynn. God bless you real good.
Bless you too. Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.
So don't leave.
I am still here.
Yes, thank you.